Hey there. Thanks again for joining. This is Scott.
And this is Scott
And we are RV Life
from Top
to Bottom. And now we are coming to you from our first of 7 gay campgrounds this summer, Stag Run Club in Mockport, Indiana.
Woo!
Woohoo! Where's Mockport, Indiana? Southern Indiana, like pretty much on the border of Kentucky.
The Ohio River.
That's great.
Yeah.
So we found Stag Run actually kind of a little fluky. We had seen it on the Gay Friends website, and we had noticed that our other friends, Paul and James, had also been there. And so we thought, man, we should maybe check this out. Again, we had messed up reservations the week prior. So we thought, well, we can explore. Let's go explore a little bit. So we were fortunate. I was on Facebook and people were talking about the upcoming weekend, and a gentleman named Rowdy from Stag Run was commenting. So I messaged back and said, hey, we've got a 45-foot Class A. Do you have room for us? Ha, ha, ha. And he was like, actually, we do. And we're like, shut up. So I guess through chance, we ended up making it all work, which ended up being one of our most favorite stays we'd been at. It was incredible.
It was amazing. Yeah.
So it was really great. So we were down in southern Indiana. Again, beautiful trees, beautiful area. We did have a lot of rain. This was Memorial Weekend that we were there. But, who cares? It's still a gay campground. It doesn't really matter that much about the weather. It's more about just meeting people and just having really a fun time. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, it was great. When we pulled in, we did follow Apple Maps, so don't listen to Apple Maps as you want to go to the second driveway. And I don't know, we pulled up and we instantly met Rowdy, and just a very, very, very sweet guy.
Amazing.
Just great energy, and he helped us get settled into our spot. And it was a spot that had electric and water. We had no sewer, and it was a really kind of a sweet spot because we were right there by the clubhouse. And unfortunately, we were right in front of Rowdy's beautiful porch for his personal residence. And so we blocked his view.
We totally blocked his entire view. But, for Memorial Weekend, they knew they were going to be busy. And so Stag Run, logistically, they have about 4 RV sites. So they have a upper section, which they call the tops, and they have a lower section, which they call the bottoms. But there are kind of 3 sort of main sites down there. One of them has 50 amp, 2 of them have 30 amp. And then we stayed up in the tops section right in front of their house. And we had a 30 amp, like you had mentioned. They also had some spots for RVs, like kind of boondocking, but maybe with 110 voltage sort of stuff. And so that also worked out really great. What a beautiful grounds. So
Stunning.
Oh my gosh. So David and Rowdy are the new owners this year. They had been seasonals, though, for many, many, many years prior. And from what we have learned, because we had never been there before, is that they had completely started updating and refreshing and really giving it a new energy to the whole campground. And let me tell you, people that were there were amazing. I mean, we met some of the nicest people that entire weekend, which was wonderful. So they also have a whole set of rooms you can rent. They have a lodge with some rooms in there. Then they have some RVs you can rent. They're kind of set up like lodges, but they're independent RVs.
And they had super cute cabins.
Oh my gosh, look at these cabins, you guys. These things were adorable. And so it's all sitting on a bunch of acreage, which is great. And then, like most things with the gay campgrounds, everything sort of really revolves around the pool area and the clubhouse area. And so that was really the hub of the entire weekend. So, but great pool. It was heated, which is a novelty at gay campgrounds, especially at the end of May. That felt amazing.
It did.
So that was really, really great. And man, so they redid some of the decking, maybe some of the best seating we've ever had at a gay campground. They had covered areas, uncovered areas, spots to put drinks. I mean, it was just so well thought out.
Very well thought out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our understanding is David and Rowdy own the gay bar in Louisville. So they know about hospitality. They just do. And so it was just really a great time. So
yeah, it's very sweet because even Rowdy, I think he's even said that he did it in the middle of the night, but he's out there reorganizing all the seats and the tables and during the middle of the night, so it looks perfect in the morning. So he has just a very keen eye to make it just feel very hospitable and warm and welcoming.
Yeah, it was very, very, very nice. Very tastefully done, I think is really how I would describe it. So they had lots of events because it was Memorial Weekend. They had kind of a social And then they followed it up with karaoke. And if you know Scott Johnson, he is not a huge singer, but he went up there and sang his little heart out, and people loved it. So that was a really good time.
Yeah, during the meet and greet, we discovered that we weren't the only Scots there, and there were actually not one, not two,
Right.
but there was 4 Scots
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. And if you know anything about people with the name Scott, they're between the ages of 40 and 65. That's just all the Scots of the world. I think that must have been the name at the time. So anyway, but it was a great time. Because those guys own a bar, they are known for their Bloody Marys. And so 2 of the mornings they had Bloody Mary mornings, which were delightful.
Yep.
And a great social time to hang out with the guys and meet people, which was good times. We had a lot of pool time, which was a lot of fun. And then they had a drag show. Now, it's not a gay campground
Without a drag show.
without a drag show. So these guys found a really good format. They basically had these twins. You can see from the video.
I've never seen a twins drag performance. It was
Oh,
really cool.
yeah.
Very creative.
Oh my gosh, it was outstanding, which was great. Then the format was a male stripper. I mean, you're at a gay campground, so, why not? And then they had their headliner, who is she's the gal in Kentucky. I mean, everyone knows her. And her name is Cadillac Seville. And she was outstanding, very elegant. She loves her fireball. And she was a little spicy.
She was. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was really happy to see. She told all of her friends that she has arrived and took a picture in front of our motorhome.
She did. Yeah. She called it her Dolly Parton Cadillac Seville
Tour
motorhome.
bus.
Yeah, tour bus. So here's what Cadillac Seville did. She's a clever little girl, let me
Mhm.
tell you. And so she knew that she was going to grab someone from the audience. And who better to grab than the very handsome Scott Johnson, of course. Now, most of the people that have been around her routine before knew what was going on.
We had no idea.
We were totally novices. We live in a small bubble. We can appreciate our small bubble. And so all of a sudden, she has Scott Johnson up there and she's whispering in his ear. And then they get on the dang ground. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? So, of course, I've got the phone out to record all this. And all of a sudden, they start playing the Flipper. They call him Flipper, Flipper. That theme song, and all of a
And she
sudden,
whispers in my ear, she's like, roll.
so they start rolling on the dang ground. They roll this way, as you can see from the video. Scott's facial expressions here are literally outstanding. And then they roll back. And as they get all the way back,
And she swims on top of me.
she stops and swims on top of you like Flipper. My gosh. So we were dying, as you can tell from the video. Hilarious. And of course, for the rest of the weekend, everyone was calling Scott Flipper because, why not? So it was a great time. They had a little dance right after the drag show. That was a lot of fun. And really, again, just a great group of guys, great time. I mean, if you're ever going to plan to just go to a very chill, fun, relaxing, but exciting, just a neat experience, Stag Run was incredible. We've been to a lot of gay campgrounds and we've been fortunate. They've all been real, real nice. But this one just hit different. I don't know if it's because it was our first of the 7, but it was awesome.
It was really good. And, one thing also to remember, like if for gay campgrounds, you don't necessarily have to have a RV spot or a tent or a cabin. Stag Run has day passes. And so a lot of day people come
That's a
in
great
just for the
point.
day to enjoy the sun and the pool and the social and the community.
Yeah. You're about 45 minutes from Louisville. We were a couple hours from St. Louis, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it certainly was very well located. That was great. Of course, the day after all the hijinks, everyone just kind of hangs by the pool. And that's real nice. People can just kind of hang out and relax, which was just a really good time. So we did also then do a little bit of exploring and we went over to do a little bit of a hike. Well, hike's probably a strong word.
Yeah, I thought it would be more of a hike, but it ended up actually being a paved walkway. It was really cool, though. We got to see some waterfalls that came out of the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous. Yeah.
Lots of people and
Yeah, and you could tell the
yeah.
trail was obviously very well occupied. And so it was, on the sweaty ball scale.
Shorty Ball scale 1.
Yeah,
It was pretty easy.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. But the waterfalls were gorgeous. It had a nice payoff at the end of the big waterfall. Well, big, but bigger. And of course, it'd been raining nonstop. So we certainly had plenty of water there. But it was super, super pretty. And so, highly recommend that as well. So ultimately, we became fans of that whole area. It really was just a nice Memorial weekend where we got
Mhm.
to meet new friends and meet new owners of a really great gay campground, and we'll be back. I mean, I can't highly recommend this enough.
Yeah, I loved it. It was a great time there, and I had this feeling it just felt like we were home. Because we've brought our RV to your mom and dad's lake cabin and
Mhm.
set it right in front of the house, just like we were. So I had a lot of flashbacks of back to that time when we were camping with your mom and dad, and so it just felt like we were at home again. And
Yeah,
I felt a little bit of sadness, like as we were leaving, because it
yeah.
was just such a great time, and just like with family, we honked the horn when we left, and I made sure to honk our horn when we left.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was wonderful. So thumbs up for sure for Stag Run Club. Again, absolutely find a time to go when you get a chance because you will not be disappointed. It was a
Yeah,
great, great time.
definitely.
And that was our week. So now we're working our way to the second of our seventh gay campgrounds, which takes us a little bit further into Tennessee to Whispering Oaks Gay Campground. And that's where we'll be next week. So again, thanks for joining. As always, we appreciate you following along. Like, subscribe, comment, good stuff.
Yeah.
Again, I'm Scott,
And I'm Scott
and this is RV Life
from Top.
to Bottom, and we'll see you next week. Whispering Oaks. Have a good week.
Bye.
No one you see is smarter than